I got the homie Wob Lee is on the air right now. What's good, man?
Hey, what's good? What's good? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
So, man, first things first, congrats on the release of Art of Flight. Uh, Truth be told, I just started becoming an addict on Spotify. Um, that's become my like go-to music platform streaming wise, and
Yeah,
I've heard Art of Flight, and you got some familiar names on there that I've interviewed in the past. I've
yeah,
interviewed Peter Wesley, I've interviewed Wamil, and I've interviewed Corey Black. That album is fire, man.
thank you so much, man. I
So
really appreciate it.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, Mother's Day is coming up. How do you feel? You being the artist and all. How do you feel about the project? How you feel about the fans' reaction to it? Like, how you feel about it overall?
Man, I feel excellent. I feel very blessed and just, thankful. But I mean, I put a year's worth of writing and, just creativity and thought into this project. And I didn't want to just put out anything. So just to see people just loving it and appreciating it and supporting it, sharing it, people that I don't even know is has listened to the album around the city and outside the city, and that's just amazing to me. So I mean, it's had a much larger impact quicker than I expected. I hope that over a period of time that it will reach a lot of people, but it's already reached so many people. So just knowing that it's just starting there and that it's gonna grow is just it's an amazing feeling. I'm very thankful.
The name of the album is called Art of Flight by Rob Lee. It is available on all digital music platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere. It's literally everywhere. So
Everywhere.
so go check it out. Go show your support. I want to talk about a couple of tracks on this project. The one that's
Definitely.
one of my favorites is Replay, and it's featuring
Replay.
a well-known name in the Louisville hip hop and R&B scene by the name of Wamil, who released a awesome album last year, and you was on
Yeah.
that exact project, so he returned the favor, and on your
Yes.
project, talk about collaborating with Wamil and talk about the song We Play.
Man, Replay definitely got that 90s throwback type of summertime feel. And so Romel, he's just the perfect addition to that feeling, and he definitely got a throwback type of hip hop vibe swag to his voice. So I thought he would be perfect for that track. I was actually on my way to the studio and had stopped at this little corner store, and there was Romel. I was like, man, I got this track. Let me send it to you, please. He had already been feeling, my previous release, which was Monday morning. So it just worked out. He came to the studio a couple sessions later, and man, it was on from her.
And that is definitely a dope track, you know. I mean, like you said, Wamil definitely represent that old school and a veteran in the rap game locally. He's
Yeah,
well known, well respected. It was an honor to interview him, and good to see y'all two linked up. And the song turned out very, very good. Another song I want to talk about, the opening track of this project. Interesting title, Liddy Boy, is
yeah,
featuring yourself, Wes, and a fellow wrestling nerd like myself, Peter Wesley. Um, Dope track. Talk about that particular track and working with those fellas.
definitely. Thank you. Basically, Liddy Boy is just a track that just I felt like would be a great intro to the whole album. It is the first track, but it's just about being passionate. It's just about being on fire for something. which is why I called it Litty Boy. You know, you could be talking about turning up or, getting wasted or, just a number of different things. But for me, it's about just the fire behind my passion and creativity for music. And I definitely wanted to just kind of like come in hard like that. So, Peter Wesley, he killed it. I love his music, and then I wanted to feature Tezza Too Deep in a little bit different light than what people are used to seeing him in. So I definitely thought it would be a good track for him to come hard on.
Definitely a dope record. Order Flight available right now. All music digital platforms. Go get it. Go cop it. And show your support. Now, another song I want to get into, for the ladies. You got a lovely lady on there by the name of Corey Black,
Yeah,
remarkable singing voice, and y'all two linked up on a record. Talk about working with her and having that song out.
man, Corey Black is so cool. She was so easy to work with. She just, I reached out to her and her manager and just told them that I had something that I wanted to work on. Um, and she just was ready and available, and she came to the studio. She blew me away, like with her voice, and then just singing on this track. Like she definitely added exactly what I wanted to that track. I thought it was just a perfect match for her, so I'm so thankful that that one worked out.
She is so amazing, so talented, and
Yeah.
definitely. And I gotta say, for Louisville. Now, I'm a Lexington guy. I've lived in Lexington
Okay.
for most of my life, and I just started supporting local music for almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
But I'm getting familiar with the Louisville scene that's out there, and I'm very fortunate to interview a lot of talented Louisville musicians out there, not just hip hop, but R&B, rock, etc.
Definitely.
There's a very talented scene out there, and seeing a guy like Bryson Tiller coming and doing his thing and having some
Definitely.
success, and people knew Bryson Tiller before he became big, and
Yeah.
you know, regardless if it's Louisville, Lexington, Frankfort, he's Kentucky.
Exactly.
Chris Stapleton, total different genre. He's doing big things. So
Yeah.
Kentucky, for the record, we are more than just college basketball, bourbon, and horse
Exactly.
racing. Which, by the way, what's very odd is that Kentucky Derby going to be at Cinco de Mayo, or maybe that is a perfect day for that with the alcohol right
Uh,
now. That just total.
exactly. It's a
So
perfect combination.
yeah, yeah, quite the combination indeed. So, what made you decide to name this project Order Flight?
Man, it's really, it just came to me like I really thought that it would be a great title. Um, I did not originally have intentions on releasing it on 420, which is when I actually, released it to iTunes and Spotify and everything like that. But for me, it's just about the art of ascending and just leveling up, if you will. Going to new heights and trying different things and just that journey. Sometimes like when you get on a plane, you can have that turbulence at the beginning, that rocky start, but then you soaring above the clouds and you seeing things from a different perspective, and it's a beautiful, feeling. So that's what I really wanted the songs to portray, and just for people to just feel it, that like it came from the heart.
Before I let you go, man, and again, thank you for being on the show. Social
Thank
media
you.
wise, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Where can people can check you out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any other social media links you got, and also where can people can check out your music?
Definitely. Like we said earlier, you can find me on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Amazon MP3, YouTube Music, or just YouTube. You can type in Rob Lee Art of Flight, and the whole album playlist will pop up. You can listen to the whole thing there. Um, all my social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram is Rob Lee Music 88. That's Rob Lee Music 88. And, you can just check me out, like me, follow me, share my stuff, just let me know how you feeling about the music.
Art of Flight is available right now on all digital music platforms. Go check it out. And it's very appropriate that the album's out right now. We're kind of recovering from the cold weather, for the
Yeah,
snow weather. It's starting to actually feel like spring, for crying out loud. So
exactly.
thank you, Mother Nature, for keep taking it easy on us. Cause
Yes.
I don't know why we had snow in spring. That's
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know. Like weather reporters, you know, it's hard to believe them sometimes. But
Yeah, it is.
but thank you, Rob, for being on. Continued success and keep
Thank you
doing your
so
thing,
much.
man. And shout out to R.J. Meats. That's how I heard of you. I've heard so many
Man,
Kentucky hip hop R&B artists because of R.J. So shout out to
yeah,
R.J.
definitely.
So thank you, man. You have a good night.